Hey, Coach. Obviously not the outcome you wanted, but it was your first game coming back to Tennessee as the head coach. What did that mean to you?
You know, anytime I come home, coming to Tennessee, it's a place that I love. It reminds me of Coach Summit, and it's always family. So it's always an honor to be back on the Summit.
Ronald Wallace.
Coach, I know it felt like the spirit of Pat Summitt was in that gym tonight. But where do you guys go from here before the next game?
We got knocked down tonight. Hats off to Tennessee. They played well. They were aggressive offensively and defensively. We did not match their intensity nor their energy, so credit to them. But where we go from here, we got knocked down. And it's a long season. You get back up. We go back home, watch the film. I'll reevaluate myself along with the staff, and we'll watch as a team and fix our mistakes.
Maria?
Coach, it is highly unusual for Ryan Howard to be held in check for a full half. Is that ankle still bothering her, or did she just get out of her game today?
Ryan's ankle is fine. She just didn't shoot the ball well tonight, and that happens sometimes. But what we talked about in the locker room, we lived and died by the three. So when your shot's not going, the outside shot's not going, we can't panic offensively. We got to continue to execute our sets and then go get something else. We really talked about attacking out of the ball screen, shoot a pull-up jumper. We just put so much pressure on our half-court offense because we didn't generate any points off of our defense. We weren't scoring in transition. You need to get to the free throw line, offensive rebounds. But, it was not our night tonight. Credit to Tennessee. But, there's a lot of things that we will learn and fix from here.
Quick follow-up. Was Tennessee's size a big factor, no pun intended, or was part of it just you guys were not executing how you needed to?
Well, I'm going to give credit to Tennessee tonight. They played very well. Like I said, they were extremely aggressive. We got out-rebounded by 31, which I told the team that was just unacceptable. We got to be better in that area. And yes, they do have size, but we have played them before with size. So that is not an excuse. We got to be willing to box out consistently for 40 minutes. And that's just a matter of going back to work, making sure I demand that along with this staff so we can move forward from here.
John Wong, go ahead.
Kyra, we've talked all year about mental toughness, and it seemed like that when your team missed a lot of those shots early on, it kind of zapped a lot of their energy. I mean, I think you all came out pretty energized in the first quarter, but how can you prevent that, and what can you as a coach maybe do a little bit better to kind of keep that from happening?
Well, that's where you hang your hat on your defense. You don't know if your shot's going to go in. You hope that you shoot the ball well, but there will be some games that you don't shoot the ball well. So I thought if our defense could have hung in there a little bit longer, we maybe could have generated some points by turning them over and scoring easy buckets, because tonight was not our night in the half court. So, just continuing to put our backs against the wall and practice. That's how you continue to create mental toughness, battling adversity. And sometimes that is going to happen, but you got to remain resilient. And unfortunately tonight we weren't, but like I said, we will learn from this game and we'll be a better team because of it.
I'm trying to look for some positives. It looks like you all generated 17 turnovers. It seemed like Chastity had kind of a decent game. What other positives can you take out of an outing like this?
It was not the outing that we wanted to have. It was a disappointing showing. There's no other thing to describe it besides that. We got knocked down. And the positive is we have another game. the next game on our schedule becomes the most important. We learn and we grow, and you got to remain resilient. And one thing we talk about, you can never get too high, you can never get too low. Stay steady. We put our heads down and we go back to work.
Hey, thank you.
We're going to do two more. Barkley.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that I still had my hand up.
Okay, no problem. Maria, go ahead.
Coach, first of all, just with We Back Pat coming to a close, I want to just thank you for all you have done at Tennessee and at Kentucky to keep backing Pat. I asked Kelly about this too. Kelly's the head coach at Tennessee. You're at Kentucky. Nia Butt's on the bench. It's not just Pat players coaching. All three of you played on the same team for Pat. Just how special is that?
You know, it's extremely special. You know, we call her KJ, but Kelly has done a great job at Tennessee. You know, we all have the sisterhood and love for each other. And when we're not playing for each other, we do root for each other. But I know that Coach Summit is smiling down to have 4 head coaches in the SEC represented from Tennessee, and then all the assistant coaches that are in the business. So we're everywhere. So the sisterhood and the legacy of Coach Summit continues.
Okay, Coach, we'll let you get on the road. Thank you for your time and safe travels.
Thank you.